Braveheart is a historical fiction movie based off of the life of William Wallace, a great Scottish freedom fighter. The movie begins with his childhood, moving on to his wife, and later to his life in the Scottish Revolution. The great amount of love and loss, treaties, battles, and betrayals all work to make Braveheart a fantastic cinema masterpiece. But is it really all that historically accurate? We say no. So, in the beginning, we start with the whole drama of William Wallace's father, Malcolm, and his brother John, who were both killed by the English. Afterwards, Argyle adopts William Wallace. All of this is pure fiction. First off, William's father was Alan Wallace and was alive and well long into William's vigilante career. His uncle was pure Hollywood storytelling. He then leaves with his crazy uncle Argyle and doesn't return until he's full grown, back from adventures in Rome. In reality, William Wallace never actually left Scotland. He grew up in his native land, not even stepping outside the borders until his invasion of northern England. Both of these scenes work together to kind of add an underdog effect to the movie, and it's a lot of drama that helps the movie progress. It says a lot about our society. When it comes to movies, we love to have that dramatic hook that keeps us entertained. It also helps make the character understandable. In the movie, William never had any intention of rebelling against England until his wife was killed. However, in reality, William hated the English rule from the beginning. And if there were a supposed wife or lover, her death would have only fueled his rage, seeing as he was already in the full swing of the rebellion at this point in his life. This says something about the social aspects of our society. We need the reason for the character to be doing the things he's doing. Otherwise, what is he really? He's just a villain. The use of revenge gives us justification for his actions. There's a solid reason for the fights he's getting into and for creating this war. Another Hollywood magic myth in this movie is the prima nocta law that's supposedly put into place by Edward I. This law states whenever a common girl gets married, the English lords in Scotland have sexual rights to her on her honeymoon. This is mostly fiction. Prima nocte was thought of, and there is written documentation of it being presented. However, there's no proof that it was made into a law, or even upheld if it was. Adding in this bit about prima nocte gives us a center for antagonism in the movie. Our society loves to have a black and white, good versus evil bad guy. It appears in our culture everywhere, from religion to fairy tales, even in history. Now, who remembers these scenes? Another one of the large historical inaccuracies in this film is the use of uniforms for the Scottish and English troops. Back then, there were no formal uniforms for the organized armies. These so-called uniforms were probably scavenged from what they could find in the countryside, cities, and villages. Scots did not even have kilts yet. These were not implemented until the 17th century. Another hard piece of Hollywood fiction is the revenge warpath Wallace made after his betrayal at Falkirk. He didn't even try to kill John Comyn, the known person to have abandoned him at Falkirk. After that eventful battle, Wallace left for Rome and France to gain the support of the Pope and the French monarchy. The Battle of Falkirk and the warpath William Wallace goes on for revenge adds an even more sense of drama. The portrayal at Falkirk also adds to the good versus evil build the movie has been gaining through the entire plotline. This further proves that our society needs these good and evil ties, as well as satiates our taste for drama and action. Wallace getting revenge on his betrayers is like a reckoning. The men get what they deserve. This form of justice is also prominent in our society and the settling mark for many disputes. The most ludicrous inaccuracy of all is when William Wallace bets with the fully grown, kind, sweet French princess. First off, Wallace and the French princess never meet, let alone become involved. The princess was only 7 or 8 years old at the time. Also, the French princess was not sweet and kindly. She was later nicknamed the She-Wolf of France and was quite vicious. She had her incompetent husband, Edward II, killed, and then launched her own invasion of Scotland with her son, Edward III. The extra love interest with the French princess was probably added to help add to the pool of viewers for the movie. Most females would probably be turned off by the use of violence with nothing to subtract from it. This character also presents a way to further the plot line of the entire piece. The reason Braveheart is such a popular and well-loved movie is because of the added societal appeals. The drama, love interests, and underlying underdog themes cater to a diverse audience, adding flavor to an otherwise purely action-past piece of history. These additions make for a suspenseful storytelling, highlighting the already epic story and using it to enrich our culture.